Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. And a few minutes ago I was doing a video, and while I was doing the video, I was like, did I forget to save it? Hold on a quick second. No. I forgot to save my... Yep, I saved it. I don't know why I didn't show the wrong thumbnail, but that's okay. All right, so and this is kind of funny. This box has been sitting on my shelf for quite some while now, and let's go ahead. Why don't I see anybody's comments? Hey, are the comments turned off? Of course, you guys can't reply if they are. Weird. I guess you guys can't comment. Well, that's stinky. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I don't see the comment button. You guys can't even guess what's in the box. Oh, really? Really? Okay, hold on. Let me try to get it working again. Let me go into the room and try to turn the comments section on. The live comments are turned off, so no one can guess what's in the box. Problems. Okay, I turned the live chat on. You may have to leave the video and come back for it to pop up. Let me try it on my end first and see if I leave and come back if the live chat pops up. UB2B on Ruby. And live. Hey, the chat's up. Cool. Okay, sorry to you guys. Yep, now it's working. I was like, you guys can't guess if I don't have the chat up. That's no fun because the question is, what's in the box? And you're like, I know what it is, Hebrew, but I can't tell you. It's like, oh, that would really stink. All right. Well, let me charge this light and get another one out here. All right, so while you guys were away between videos, hey, Jamie and Mike, I did find the wings. Ooh-ah. Now, of course, they're made for this figure right here. And see, here's the figure I was going for the look, kind of. See how cool that is? It's kind of like him. It's got the leg pads on, the leg pads. It's got the tail, the tail. I just need to make some sort of way to attach the wing to this. I don't know if I want to put it under the tail. Does this come off? I think it does. I think it does pop off. I think one time I did pop it off. Okay, we know the tail comes off. Maybe the back doesn't come off. Maybe it's stuck on there. Stuck on there. Now I lost his hand. Anyway, so I have to figure out some way to make these wings be a lot bigger and fit on his back. Because these are just puny little wings on this big guy. But see how big they are on him? I mean, if you stretch his arms out, imagine hands being on the end. It is longer than his hands to the wingtips. So stretch out your hands. Oop. So those wings have to be all the way out to here, at least. And he is a little over 3 inches, and this guy's like 6 inches, so almost twice the size. Anyway, we're not here for that. We're here for the box. So let's take some guesses. Here it is. Some of you guys may already know because you recognize some of the accessories sitting in there. I will spin the box around. See if you guys can guess what's in here. Hey, Rickster, thanks for joining us. What is in the box? Okay, I'll give you guys a couple hints. Not the best hints in the world, because if I did that, it'd be way too easy. So, when my youngest boy was a child, he was not into He-Man figures at all. What? Not into He-Man? You gotta be kidding me. In fact, he was not into action figures at all. What? Not into action figures? Are you crazy? Yes, he was into video games and all kinds of other things. But when we were in the toy aisle one time, walking by, this one toy happened to catch his fancy, and I was so surprised. And it was action figure based. And I bought it in a heartbeat for him because I, of course, wanted to share my action figure love with my youngest boy, which my youngest boy is now in his late or mid to late 20s. So it's kind of funny. A lot of time has gone by. And for some reason, I inherited these afterwards. Let's see. Rickster says, I'm sure it's little Hulks. Mini Hulks. No. It's not Micronauts, and it's not Hulks. It is now currently related to the He-Man line, but at the time these were purchased, it was not. There's a hint for you. And there's 4 of them in the box. 4! The feet looks like it. They do, but they're not Hulks. So let's see some more guesses. Not Micronauts, not Hulks. They're currently related to the He-Man line, and there's 4 of them inside this box. The Transformer egg thing. Oh, that's a good guess. That's a really good guess. But no. Robert says Ninja Turtles. Bing, 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 bing. Robert, you have guessed correct. These are the coolest little mini Ninja Turtles in the world. I love these guys. They're so cool. Look at this. Now, I don't know if it's an episode or what, where they shrunk down to kid size, but they're kids mini Ninja Turtles. And when I saw these, I was loving them. He was loving them. He bought them. And then he ended up buying other turtles later on. And he actually had one of each of the main turtles too. And I think a turtle vehicle as well. I forget what the vehicle was, but it wasn't the cool van. And then they have all these little weapons. And these weapons look like they're made of wood, like little kids' toys, like you'd play with in your backyard or something. And it's just very cleverly done, the way that they made this kids pack. So I need your guys' help to help me figure out who gets what weapon. It's like one of those crazy games. Now, I don't know all their names, so you're going to have to identify them by color for me. And if you want to say the name and the color, that's cool too. So we'll start with this one right here. Which one gets the staff? Which is the staff-wielding turtle? Let's see. Leo Blue Swords. So does he get the samurai sword, or does he get the small little swords? Oh, my battery died. Let me change my lights while you guys type it in. All right. Got my battery packs for my lights. Plug in the light. Lights on. There we go. All right. So, let's take a look here. Mikey is orange nunchucks. Orange nunchucks. Do-do-do-do-do. Next we have purple is Dawn. He gets the staff. Thank you, Mike. Ralph is red. He gets the small sword. I wish you came with 2 of them, because you're supposed to have 2 of these small swords, if I remember correctly. But it only came with 1. And so I guess the last one is Leo Blue, and he gets... Now, does he have 2 swords too, normally? Does he have two katanas? There we go. Hooray. Thank you for your help. Mike knows his turtles. Yes, it sounds like it. Look how cool these are, though. I mean, they're just the coolest little things. Now, I remember when my son had them, I actually kept a card back from one of the turtle packs so I could line up and figure out what weapons they were and what their names were to help them out all the time. Because I still can't remember who was who in the zoo. But I guess if I get lost again, I can always call it Mike. Mike, help. Nice. Normally 2 swords. Yes, and Ralph has 2 swords too. Okay, so I know that the long sword's called the katana, but I forgot what these were called. These little cool ninja swords that have the 2 little spikes on them. I used to know what they were called, but I forgot. So somebody help me out. What are those swords called? Where's the rat? It didn't come with a rat. And I don't know if in the cartoon, if just these were shrunk down to kids, or if the sensei was too. I don't know his name. Oh, Splinter, right? Isn't Splinter his name? Raphael had the ninja sai. Yeah, Splinter. Okay, cool. Anyway, so that's what was in the box. And these have been sealed up in the box for a long time. I took them out one time before in a different video when I was working on one of my stop motions, just to show you guys. I'll just take his weapon out. I'll try to remember that the purple gets the stick. Purple gets the stick. Oh, their wrists don't turn. And then I have to put him this way so his sword can stay on. But aren't they just the coolest? And they fit so nice in this little pack. Look at that. So cool. It's just satisfying putting them all in there. Having them all. Sai, pronounced Sai. Nice. All right. Well, thanks for joining me for What's in the Box. I should make that a new episode. It's got a new series called What's in the Box and have different boxes of things. That's kind of funny. Make them semi-clear like that. They do like little Hulks, though. That was a really good guess on the Hulks. Anyway, I guess my next hat trick is going to be to remake these wings in 3D and make them fit on this guy. I think I'm going to put them kind of high, not so low. I know they're lower on the figure. And I got to somehow mount them to the tail. I don't want to drill a hole in his back, even though a hole would be the easiest. You know what? I might just do a hole. And then I have to go on eBay and find the weapons and remake them so I can pull the hands off and put on the weapons that he had too. That'd be cool. All right, I got to show you online though. Let's find this guy online. What is that puppet monster? Oh, this was. I do have a on the video that talks about how to make your own. Oh, what is that toy called? It's the Horde playset. I can't think of what they call it now. Where it has the big old snake creature that comes out. I have a video on how to make it. And in that video, I have what this guy's called. So if you want to know what he's called, you have to go find that video. I can't believe it. It's getting late and I cannot think of what that place. I got the playset behind me. I forgot what it's called though. Fright Zone. The Fright Zone. All right, so if you look for my how to make your own Fright Zone, you will find it. Yes, Robert, you are correct. Okay, let's go ahead and look up Repto Micronauts and see what the guns look like. Repto Micronauts. There he is. Oh, that's not the right weapon, though. Yeah, somebody has the wrong one on there. Here's the right one. Of course, it's on eBay. eBay. Oh. Freaked out. Okay. Images. There we go. There's his right guns and his right parts. See, he's got a saw, and he has a big old gun. And I repurposed his saw for my trap jaw a long time ago. I don't know if I still have the original or not. I got a reproduction of it, though. And then here's the gun. So I have to remake those parts to go onto his hands. And I got to decide if I want to put the cuffs on there or not. Because the cuffs technically is part of his arm normally. It's not an extra piece. So probably not. Anyway, now you guys know way too much. All right, let's go back to the video. And check out your guys' comments here. I could find a Whiplash with Origins. I could customize with Slush Head. Is Whiplash hard to find in Origins? Is it like one of the tricky figures? Because I mean, when I got him, I was like, oh, it's Whiplash. Is he hard to find right now? Granted, the feet are wrong. You should have little pointed toe feet, but I'm okay at the boots. I've often wondered if the guy who made Squeeze was a Micronaut fan. We've seen other Micronaut things in Masters of the Universe before, like the gun from the prototype for Castle Grayskull was from Micronauts. The Horde Copter was very similar, or Fright Copter, Fright. Fight Frighter? I don't know. What is this thing called? I'm still in the middle of rebuilding one. You can rebuild it. You have the technology. But we have a Micronauts version of this too. My idea is to rebuild it so it can fit a Classics figure. That's what I'm trying to go for. What is it called? Somebody tell me. Yes, Todd, he is hard. Man, that stinks. With a figure like Whiplash, you wouldn't think he would be that difficult to find. Fright Flyer? Fright Flight. Okay. Jeff, stop slacking off. That's funny. Nice. Just saw your comment, Mike. All right. Been looking for that, Todd. Yes, it is a cool thing. I have repo parts for it and repo stickers for it and everything else. I just haven't put it together. I got a box. See, here's my repo stickers for it. Let's take a look here. See, there's all the repo stickers all cut out, ready to be placed on there. I just have to build the thing. And the new repo parts I had are kind of rubbery so they don't break again. Because usually those little posts break on there. See, here's my new repo parts that I had ordered for it. Someday I'll finish building it. Yes. Yeah, let me show you the Micronaut copter. I happen to have it just sitting over here on my shelf. Now, I don't have all the parts to it. Well, there it is. And it has the cool dual wings. And this is the gun they use for the prototype for Castle Grayskull. So that's the actual gun they use. It's the same part as this. And it's funny, as I was just going to buy only the gun, and I was looking for it, and I saw they had one of these at a pretty good price. And I thought, you know what? That'd be kind of cool to just get the whole entire... it's called a Hornetroid. To get the whole Hornetroid instead of just the gun for it. But yeah, it's super fragile. Super fragilistic XP Alidocious. I'm missing some back pieces here, some back pieces here. I had to buy the tail separate on a different auction. But yeah, it's like the Fright fighter. Yes, they do remake the Fright Flighter or whatever it's called. They need to remake it for Origins. That'd be so cool. Or for Masterverse. Oh, that'd be even cooler yet. All right, I think that is it. Oh, look at that! The wings even flap. I didn't realize that. That's funny. They even have the same action feature. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's probably how I broke my wings originally. Probably flapping too fast. Well, that's it. For those that showed up late, what was in the box was a bunch of cool Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle baby kids. And they have little wooden weapons, and they're awesome. Rewind the video and check it out. All right. That's all I got, you guys. I need to get ready for church tomorrow, so good journey, you guys. Bye now.